trouble for having his stuff playing in the background. Let's see how long it takes people to get in here. I love that picture. I look better in the camera than I do on my TV. I gotta see my lady because she's supposed to be. Hi, Lovecraft. How are you? How you doing tonight? I don't know why I yell as if as if they can't hear me. How has your Friday been? Can you push that fan down just a little bit so I can feel it? I had planned on doing it. I'm a little late. I was cooking, so a little bit down, a little bit more. Oh, right there. Wonderful. Sorry. I have company, so that's when I'm talking to somebody off screen, I'm not talking to myself. And it's not Parker. Parker is actually not here tonight. So, yeah. I missed you the other night. Hey, Sandy and Chris. You guys are my favorite Aussies. You're my only Aussies. How has everybody been today? Well, it's now Saturday for you guys. It's still Friday for us. What do you guys got planned for the weekend, Sandy and Chris? Oh, and tonight's drink is Lambrusco. They got a new label and stuff. I almost didn't realize it. Hi, B. McFarland. Do you don't ever comment in the chat, do you? Yeah, I was going to talk about that, Lovecraft. I know me and you be on the same wavelength. I was going to talk about that. Hi, Phil Hill. We had an interesting conversation the other night before my company here interrupted us, and I forgot to put Do Not Disturb on tonight. Well, B, I hope that you will go ahead. You don't have to type fast and leave a comment. You can type very slow and put a comment in there. Oh, I see we got the people coming in already. Matter of fact, the other night, the reason why I got off was because after the live got broken into, when I came back, the only thing I had was trolls. I had nobody else but trolls. And I was just like, you know what? I'm not feeling this. Oh, did your mom drink Lambrusco? I love your mom. Thumbs up. I don't find many people that drink Lambrusco because it's kind of a sweet but tart kind of wine. It's not very sweet, but it's not very bitter. It's like an in-between red, because I don't really normally like reds because they're so, I don't know, bitter, dry. Dry is the word. So, first, before we get into everything, I'm going to do a quick recap because the other night we went from talking about our wonderful election and how we were feeling to talking about UFOs, and then we got cut off. I actually enjoyed the UFO conversation. We'll definitely have to just do what you talking about? I know who's saying it tastes like cough syrup? Chris or Sandy? It does not taste like cough syrup. It is an acquired taste. It's like, you want to taste something, and then you can give an honest opinion. Do you think it tastes like cough syrup? It does not taste like cough syrup. Don't listen to them, Lovecraft. It's like a in between a dry and a sweet. Okay, we won't talk about UFOs tonight, but I am going to have a live dedicated to UFOs. So Chris, if you want to get your information together, maybe by then I will have my StreamYard acting better. I've been practicing with my son and my sister, bringing them on. So, yeah, you can come on and give us a whole, tutorial on UFOs. Where's everybody tonight? Where is Martina and Polly and let's see, LB? I'm missing a lot of people. Maybe they didn't see that I'm live yet. Hey, Tashana. Are you still at home, or have you guys got back on the road yet? I am loving the sleek ponytail, ma'am. That is very cute on you. I bet you Charlie is loving it too, isn't he? Well, seeing that Chris knows about his information and he's more well versed in this area, then he should be the one to spearhead the conversation. Lovecraft, you have never said a mouthful before. Okay, so I'm going to tell y'all something sort of funny, but not really funny to me. And then we'll go into all this foolishness that's going on. So you said something about you guys being on the road for like 30-something days? Is that correct? Her husband's a truck driver, so she goes with him. Okay, that's great. We can do that, Chris. Okay, so guys, I told you on my other live that I was going to have company this weekend, right? So I get up this morning because I modified my shift so that I would be able to spend time with my company and I could get off at 12. I get up at 4 o'clock this morning, well, 4:45. I started work at 4. And I'm going to the bathroom, and I look over, and in my bathroom I had a picture that was on the floor. What do I see sticking its head out from behind the picture? A mouse. At pretty much 4 o'clock this morning, there was a mouse in my bathroom. Oh my gosh, Tashana, y'all are really on the road. Well, hello, Rambo. Oh, Lord. Can you believe that? I just really flipped the script on the whole mouse thing. Oh, I don't mind y'all hearing me. I'm not loud whispering when I said I was talking to some. When I say something to somebody else, I have a friend here that I'm talking to. So yeah, I'm not trying to hide that from y'all. Yes, if it wasn't in my bathroom, I would say it was actually a cute little mouse. The head was about that big and it stuck his little head out. And first I thought maybe I was imagining it since it was early in the morning, but I was not. Okay, you sound like somebody else. Apparently I know nothing about mice. So that's what my friend said, that because of the weather change, so they're trying to nest. Now, who trying to be nosy, Sandy or Chris? Is it a man friend or a lady friend? Not your business. Y'all being nosy now. See, y'all being nosy. Why you not into my mouse story? Y'all supposed to... Oh, that's Sandy being nosy? Sandy, you supposed to be listening to the mouse story, not about the company. Sharing is caring. You hear them, right? You see them. They talking about you. You want to know, are you a male or a female? I'm trying to be nosy. You know what? No, we're not even gonna say that. Is that a fruit tree? Yeah, I got a fruit tree hanging behind me inside my house. Hi, Jake. Why does that name not sound familiar to me in our chat? Okay, so okay, I don't know if that's Sandy or Chris, but I am not into rodents, whether they're mice, gerbils, gophers, definitely not rats. Grace and Mia, no ma'am, no sir. Oh my gosh, I almost peed all on myself, B. I was like screaming, jumping up, and then I'm running out the door, so I scared the mouse. So it's trying to run because I have like a shelf in there. So it's trying to run from me. I'm trying to run from it. And I turn around and I still see his little face. So then I spent the whole morning calling pest control to come out here. I finally got a guy to come. And then I ended up having 2 companies come. So I have now, and don't even get on me, he put traps out, but they're the humane kind. Well, I don't know how humane. It's not the trap to chop off their neck, but they do eat the food and go someplace and die. So I have sealed off my bathroom. I have literally taped the bathroom off and got stuff under the door. And yeah, it's going to be sealed, I don't know how long. Because he's like, well, you know, they'll eat the stuff and then go someplace and die. And the reason why I think it came out was because Parker was not here. Because, you know, Parker be on it. If Parker had been here, it would have been a different story. You fool? You go sleep now. I cooked a very lovely meal, didn't I?
Very good.
I cooked cube steak smothered in gravy with some rice and broccoli. What color was the mouse? It was like a grayish white. I mean, it was a cute... If it wasn't in my bathroom, I would honestly say it was a cute little mouse. I mean, it was about that big, I guess. Your prince is being boarded tonight because y'all know how Parker is, and he don't like nobody. So I thought that it would be unfair to my guests to have to listen to barking the whole time they were here. So Parker is being boarded right now. I was about to pick him up today so he could be on mouse patrol though. So your prince is being boarded and probably mad at me. Thank you, Sharon. That's what everybody keep telling me, but it was 80 degrees here in South Carolina, okay? So I'm very happy that when Orkin came, they went up underneath the house and they didn't see a nest up under where it came in at. There's like some holes on the back where they put wires through, so we just need to close all that up. So hopefully, oh yeah, Parker would have been on it. Oh, you did a short on the lunch meat? I'm gonna have to look at that. I'm a little behind on my YouTube video, watching other people's videos, because I've been working. Well, thank you, Jake. Yeah, that's pretty much what we do over here. Hang out, talk about whatever topic we bring up. Okay, so enough about me and the mouth situation. Um, I did do the sip and slurp, but I did the red, white, and blue drink. And how about I found lemonade today that was in my refrigerator, so it would not have been pink lemonade. I'm gonna have to make that drink again. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't as good as the lemon drop martinis. So, Lovecraft and I'm sure by now, I'm not, well, maybe not everybody, maybe Sandy and Chris had heard. So have you all heard about the Texas going out to mostly a lot of young people about the whole being a slave and going back to the plantation and all that? Have y'all heard about those? Is that a yes, a no? Hello? Thank you, Tashana. You so sweet. Hey, Tashana, have y'all went on your trip to Vegas? Or is it coming up? Are you doing that within these 30 days? I thought you guys had a trip planned. Phil Hill, you haven't heard? Okay, so let me go into it. You sure you don't want to taste?
Yeah, I taste it.
Okay, so I had heard about it briefly this morning when I was up. Gail King was talking about it on, was she, CBS? Oh, no, yeah.
It's pretty good. It's not real sweet.
Yeah, it's not sweet, but it's not too dry either. It's like an in-between.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Oh, I tell you what, if it's not one thing, it's another, isn't it? And it'll still be nice in March. It won't be too hot. So that, I understand how that is. Sorry about the pipe bursting, though. Okay, so apparently a lot of young people, and this was young people in middle school and high school. It was predominantly younger people. Received texts from, they don't know who at this point, saying to them that they were to report like at 12:30, 1 o'clock. A white van would be there to pick them up, to take them to the plantation, and there would be somebody to oversee them because they were going back to the plantation to be slaves. Oh, you and Charlie's anniversary is tomorrow, and y'all are on the road. You're going to have to still do something special. Hi, Recessionista. Tashana, if you would put your Cash App, can you email it to me so I can send you and Charlie a little something whenever you guys get an opportunity to do something while you're on the road? Or you can put it in the chat and I can still, I might need to write it down. Well, Lovecraft just done took my little boom away, didn't she? She always be on stuff. I'm gonna have to let her be the co-host. Where is there a pen in there? No. Yeah. Okay. Cool beans. So is Miss Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to write down Shauna's cash app. Yes. Yeah. Okay. All right, Tashana, I got it. And if anybody else wants to be nice and send a little something for Tashana and Charlie, unfortunately, they are on the road, so they will not be able to go to Vegas for their anniversary like they had planned. But they can always stop and have dinner. Oh, so everybody was married around this time. Congratulations to Sandy and Chris for their 11th anniversary. Oh no, we're getting back to that, Jake. Just wanted to make sure I got that in. You know I'm just messing with you, Lovecraft. Hi, Stacy. Okay, so now this is where I'm at. Y'all tell me what you think. Get rid of Mind's Mouth. Thank you. Hey, Arabs. Everybody say hi to Arabs. Arabs B. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. Now, you know, everybody is in an uproar about this. And me and my friend had a discussion about this. Their thoughts, because I'm not going to tell you if it's a he or she, their thoughts on it was that we should not take things so seriously and not worry about what they say and all this stuff like that, right? This is my thought. If it was sent to me, then I probably would have did a little cussing to the text, erased it, and moved on. But it was sent to middle schoolers, high schoolers, and I think some college students. First off, they had no clue of how to deal with this. They have never, the only thing they know about this is what they've been taught in school from the history. Because to be honest, most of us have not taught our children about the history of how this country was built up and what we did to contribute to it. So, can you imagine as a 12 or 13-year-old or an 18 or 19-year-old receiving something like that? This was my question. How did they know that the young people they were sending it to were African American? And how did they get the phone numbers? Okay, so this is my theory. We could say that it is people who are followers of Trump or who are racist, pretty much. People of different groups like the something boys, whatever them people are, or the Proud Boys. Or it could be other countries interfering with the fact that we just had an election, so they know that everybody is still on high alert. And, they're a little sensitive about this stuff. So wouldn't it be something for Russia or China to put something like that out and get everybody all messed up? Or it could be AI, because you can do a program that would be able to send it out. And this is why I say that. Look at Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, iPhones, iPads, all these things that we use. They all collect information from us. They know what type of shopping you do, what type of foods you like, who you like on YouTube, who your friends are on Facebook. They know your demographics. They know whether you're Caucasian, Asian, African American, Hawaiian, Spanish. They know whether you're a male or a female. They know what part of the country you live in. All our information is up for grabs. And companies who collect our information sell it to other people, to the highest bidder. So they have sold our information to China. They have sold our information to Russia. So who's to say that another country has not gotten our information and just decided they wanted to get in the mix of all this and make things worse here? But then it could also be homegrown. Because I'm not sure what the restrictions are on buying information, but I would suspect, hi little mommy, if you have enough money, you can buy anything you want. I mean, look at Elon Musk. He done bought him a position in government. I guess, having a Tesla company wasn't enough. Well, the FBI is involved, but this is what the killer is. And just like I was telling my friend, I'm like, our FBI is not always above board. You know what I'm saying? They got a little shaky stuff going on there.
Politics.
And they just, the head of it just got changed. It was at the CIA. Who was that female? Was she FBI or CIA?
I'm not sure.
I think they just got a new female over them. No, not to me. They sent it out. Hi, Pam. They sent it out to a lot of young people, middle schoolers, high schoolers, and college students. It wasn't to me. Elon is a busy, busy little man. What you eating, Arabs? So my thing is, it could be a multitude of things, a multitude of people doing this, but the bottom line is trying to put confusion and fear and make things worse in the United States. That's the only thing I can figure. I don't know how many students because it was across the United States. I thought it was just in Virginia. But tonight we were listening to it happening to students in Houston. So it's happening to a multitude of young people in different states. And you realize that they sell your information to the highest bidder. Our demographics, who we are, what we like and all that, they get paid a pretty price for that. And so we don't always think about when we're filling out stuff or when we're putting all our information out here on the internet, there is always somebody collecting all that. And because of that, and it's up for sale, this is what happens. So I could easily see them having an AI program where they upload, let's say they get their information from Facebook. Excuse me. They upload all the information, and then all they got to do is do a query. They could do one for all African Americans from the ages of 13 to 25. And then all their phone numbers, and then send out this text using AI to all these people. Very easy. Very easy. So we should get prepared. This is just the beginning. Hell, the man ain't even took his place in office yet. This is just the beginning. And I know that everybody would like to say that it's people that's on Trump's side. And it could be. It could be. But before we have all the information, we need to look at, it could be other multiple avenues also. I will hope that the FBI will do their job. Oh my God. Sorry, y'all. I've been up a long time. That they would do their job and find out who's really behind this. Or they could possibly get paid off, because from what I heard tonight, it was like the FBI was informed, but they were also telling people to take this to their local police departments, as if they give a rip. Really? Take it to your local police department. Yeah, Arabs. I talked about that the other night too. Because of the fact that presidents have the ability to pardon anybody they want to, as long as it's a federal case. Now, they don't have jurisdiction over the state because each state is its own individual entity, yet the United States is collective. So each state is its own individual, yet collective within the United States. So they can't mess with state stuff, but he can do federal. So because Diddy is really good friends with Elon Musk, he gave him about $80 million to buy Twitter. So it's more than likely that his lawyers will contact Elon and you know ask Trump, not Trump, but ask Trump to go ahead and pardon him, since he's going to be part of our government anyway. That's what I was saying, Jake. It does seem like something that China or Russia might do. Okay, he lived in Trump Towers, but was he friends with Trump? Because you know that Elon and Jeff Bezos are friends with Trump. Diddy is friends with Elon and Jeff Bezos. Plus, the Kardashians are friends with Trump, and Diddy is friends with the Kardashians. So it's like everybody in these circles know each other. He said he's never been to a Diddy party, but he also said that he wasn't hanging out at Jeff Epstein's island either. So you take that for what it may be. I don't know if R. Kelly was really in that circle of friends like Diddy is. I don't ever really remember seeing R. Kelly with some of the billionaires, because see, R. Kelly wasn't a billionaire as far as I know, was he? So these are billionaires, people with lots and lots and lots, people that could give each one of us $100,000 for a few years and they would still be rich. Oh, they all, you know what? I have been doing a lot of research on this, and you guys would be so shocked how all this stuff is tied together. It's crazy. Because the thing is, the people at the top, the billionaires and stuff like that, they make up a very small group of people in the United States. But they carry a lot of influence on the United States. So did Diddy. He squandered a lot of his money too. Of course he would think Diddy was a good guy. Well, the thing is, if he gets pardoned, he doesn't have to pay for any of these crimes. None. And then we all do know that if he gets pardoned, what is he going to do when he gets out? Get back at everybody who did not stand up for him. Well, as many as he can. For the ones who didn't stand up for him, the ones who didn't have his back, for the ones who didn't come, and visit him. Help him with bail and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, money makes the world go round. And fame, power, prestige, money. Um, I was shocked that Trump got in, but from where what it's looking like, the issue was a lot of people said when they're looking at somebody else, I'm going to vote for Kamala, and then when they were in front of the little cubicle thing to vote, they voted for Trump, and I thought that was pretty crappy. Let's see. This actually is not jade. It's green. It's green turquoise. It has the copper running through it. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. Thank you, Tashana. I actually had on a green dress earlier, but when I started to cook, I took it off. And that's very true. They do. And you know, with social media the way it is, and us having so much information at the tip of our hands, we have become very, 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 very gullible because we don't have to research anything. We can just Google it, come on YouTube, watch it, and then we can talk about it. No, it's not malachite. Yeah, it's actually green. They're actually green. Mhm. And I never wear them. I just happen to put them on today. Thank you. How long I've been on here? I said I was only gonna do an hour. Y'all know I always say that, and then I go past. But since I got company, I'm only gonna do an hour. So Lovecraft, what else is out there besides the text messages? We already know we got a new president that will be indoctrinated in January. Maybe we should go and just climb the Capitol walls and act like a fool on January 6th. Um, Sandy and Chris, let's see. Mm-hmm. No, I'm not. No Arabs. I'm not trying to hypnotize you with no earrings. What do you mean they won't have normal injections now? Injections for what? The COVID, flu, what? And you know the funny thing about this election, come to find out, a lot of people who said that they were going to vote for Kamala, 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 yes, did not vote for her. They just said that in public, and then when they got on the computer, they voted for Trump. Oh, any vaccine? Well, you know what? We probably won't even have them because our new president put John F. Kennedy Jr. Or is it Robert? Yeah, John F. Not Robert. Yeah, John F. Kennedy Jr. He will now be over women health, and the health care for the United States or whatever, and he does not believe in vaccines. So one of the things he's going to do is get rid of vaccines. So all the issues that we had with like polio and all these different things will definitely be revamped when he comes in. Y'all, I'm sitting here about to go to sleep. Okay, so is it Robert? Is one of them Kennedy Juniors? Thank you. So is it Robert or John? Okay. Girl, I'm so tired. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. Between the mouse and working, and I've been on the road all day. It is just, oh, I am so sleepy. I'm about to just sit here and really go sleep. Okay, so it's Robert. Where's Martina tonight? She usually keeps me on track. Anyway, he acts a little bit odd to me. And so he's supposed to be over our health care. So we will see. We will see how things go. I know that everybody's like, don't get upset, don't get all bent out of shape, blah, 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 blah. But what people fail to realize is that the decisions that they make up there, whether it affects them or not, it always affects us. So whether he gets rid of the education department or not, whether they decide to do all type of crazy things with healthcare in the United States, if they decide to mess with Social Security, which they still keep making me say I need to go ahead and get mine early, because it may not be there. You gonna talk to us later, Arabs? All right. Thank you for coming in. Bye-bye. I was getting ready to say the same thing to Shauna. Are you going live later? And something like, okay, so he has Alzheimer's, Pam? I know there's something with his voice. I wasn't sure what it was. Because he sounds like he's been smoking 50 packs of cigarettes a day or something. They said, people keep saying that he has a worm in his brain, but I thought that was supposed to be a joke, but I don't know. But there's something going on with him. And I don't understand. They all kept saying that Trump had a very bad cabinet last time. Well, hell, he never even put somebody in every position. Either they would quit or he would fire them or whatever. So he never had his full cabinet positions filled. So now you're going to put Elon Musk, Robert Kennedy, and who was the third person? Oh, he was actually talking about bringing Herschel Walker back and putting him in a position. I'm like, really? Yes, they said he had a worm in his brain. That's what somebody else was saying, Lovecraft, because Trump is not going to pardon him. And that's the thing I don't understand. Jake, can we put you in office? And you know what? It is easier said than done, but we have a lot of bright people who are at our capital right now. I don't understand why they won't move. Have you looked at some of the people that's in Congress? They are so freaking old, it's pathetic. They really need to retire, go spend all that money they done made off our backs, and have a good time in their later years. And let somebody young with some younger ideals and who really has a passion for government come in. And, they can't do no worse than what we have. That's what I got to say. I wouldn't, man. You know what? He could pardon his son and anybody else he wanted to pardon, because Homeboy is going to pardon all of the people that ended up doing some time for climbing the White House walls and killing the police and all the things they did on January 6th. All of them are going to get pardoned. And then also, he's putting in that new law about police officers can't go to jail, if they commit, if they do stuff like kill somebody or whatever the case may be. They won't be able to get tried and stuff, like the whole George Floyd incident. if he was in office, then he would not have gone to prison. Well, politics and religion don't go together. That's why it's supposed to be church and state supposed to be separate. Hi, Peaches and Cream. Hi, CC. Yeah, he probably is. He just had another issue while he was in prison. I really thought by now that he probably would not be with us, but he's still there. No, Pam. You would think that there would be a limit, but no. A president can pardon somebody every single day while they're in office if they want to. Now, Congress can make strong suggestions as to what they should or should not do, but this is a, what's it called? Not a law. Well, I guess it is a law, but this is something that presidents have the ability to do. Most of the time they do it at the end of their term. But if they wanted to, they could pardon somebody or pardon a whole bunch of people every day. Every day while they're in office. There is no limit on the pardons. There really should be a limit on running for president, and I think there should be a limit on how long you can be senators and representatives in the House. He pardoned Lil Wayne. Well, a lot of people like lean. My thing is this, and how long have I been on here? Has it been an hour? My thing is this, I'm just really sick of people that have money that they can get away with any and everything. It's like, when he said that he could literally go out on Fifth Avenue and murder somebody and get away with it, I truly believe he can. Because if people like Sean Combs can do all that they did all these years and still become a billionaire and probably won't even do a whole full year and he'll probably get out and be pardoned, that's just a slap in our face. Because I tell you what, if it was me or you, we would be underneath the prison house. But the thing is, yet again, I say this. I'm not sure why America is still at the state that we are at, where we can't respect each other for our differences. Because ultimately, if you shed the color of our skin, the texture of our hair, the color of our eyes, our culture, we're all the same people. So my thing is, why is it that we discriminate against each other because of those things and just hate each other so much? I mean, it's crazy to me that we're getting ready to go into 2025 and it feels like we're back in 1950s. Especially for women and people of color. I mean, is nothing ever going to change before I leave this earth? Girl, we wouldn't be able to run for president, vote, or probably get a dang on job. You know what, Recessionista? That's the crazy thing. When those Texas came out and every time I'm putting the young people back on the plantation and they were slaves, I don't know when people are going to realize every single person in this country is an immigrant unless you are a Native American or Alaskan, and there was some well, they weren't called African Americans, but there was some black folks here too. Not all of the African Americans that are here came over on slave ships. There were some already here. So, for them to say we need to go back to our country, that ain't even our country. Most of us have never even been to Africa. To be honest, most of us don't even know if our ancestors even came from Africa, because we're all mixed with so much. Who knows where they might have come from? They might have already been here. Thank you, Chris and Sandy. I might look up and I'll be in Australia. And you are a beautiful Native and Haitian young woman. We have huge spiders and stuff. Let me tell you something. I got frogs, I got spiders, I got mice, I got lizards. I got a whole lot down here. All of them came from, okay, let me just say this, and I hate to put it like this. There were no Caucasians in the United States, okay? They all came from Europe. So for them to think that they can come to a country that wasn't empty, there were people here. You can't just come and decide that you're going to decide that this is your country and you're just going to name it and do what you want. But that's what they did. And so that's why we've always been called a melting pot, because majority of the people that are here came from someplace else. And so I'm just trying to figure out, why are we so divided behind something so crazy as race? And I don't know why people seem to think that if you have a larger population of people of color, I'm wondering if they think that they will then turn around and treat them the way that they've treated everybody else. I don't think so. It's a possibility, but I doubt, because we won't have, even with us being, I would say even now, you think now that there's more people of color than Caucasian?
Where?
In the United States.
You said color, you mean black people?
All colors. Anybody that's not Caucasian.
No, still more whites.
Okay, well,
Because it's to me, it's white people that's out west.
Okay, so do y'all think
Out west and Midwest.
yeah, because you all had the people, I forget, what are their names? Where's Mark there? You know, when I forget stuff, she always remind me. But that's what I'm wondering. Do you think that there are more people of color? And when I say that, that means African Americans, Hispanic, Asian, Native Americans, Alaskans. What am I missing out? Anybody that's not Caucasian. There you go, Tashana. I would say that there are more. I'm going to have to Google that. But even with them being in the minority, they still have the power. They still have the most money, and they still have the most power. So, what are you afraid of? And then my thing is, you know, I'm not even understanding that Texas, the person that you wanted to win to be president is now in office. So that's why I don't think it's somebody here. I think it's a foreign country, because my thing is, your person is in office, so why would you be upset? Just do what you do. Yes, it does. Money, 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 and power. Money and power. There have been a lot of people. I actually have been a part of an expat group, because I have been looking at Mexico, different places in South America, and I'm trying to think what was the island place. It was another place that I was looking at as far as leaving the United States and becoming an expat. Because it's just too much crap. And I have looked at people living in Mexico. Now, there are some drawbacks, but they have a big expat population of Americans and Canadians. A lot of Canadians go and live there, too. But you can live off of like $800 pretty darn good in Mexico. I was just looking at that. Y'all know that I'm prior military, so me living in another country means I don't have a problem with it. Oh, are you? You have to come back and tell us how your trip was. I've never been to Brazil. I guess this would be a good time to go that it wouldn't be so hot. I don't think there's anything wrong with moving out of the country. We have people that want to move into our country all the time. Why not move someplace else? In Thailand, you had $300 a month. Thailand got two. Is that you? You hear that noise? It was in my head. I must be just tired. Okay. I don't know. I can't make it.
Don't sleep.
Japan don't have credit scores. Well, I need to go over there. Thailand is beautiful, but it's hot, it's muggy, and they have more bugs than I have down here in the country, so no. No, he can't. He cannot name the singers that supported him. Bangkok is the same thing, humid and hot. It's not that the fact that we won't survive the 4 years. It's the fact that I just really don't want to go through the bull crap that we went through the last 4 years. I don't want to wake up and the guy that's in charge is telling me to drink bleach. You know, I don't want to hear about the fact that there are people that's on a boat that he won't let inside the country. I don't want to hear that he gave credit credit taxes to the wealthy, and they don't have to pay as much. We pay more taxes than they pay, and they have more money than us. I mean, yeah, I just don't want to have to go through all that he did. And hopefully, I pray that the stuff he said he was going to do when he was running, he won't do. I'm hoping that, he'll be so busy, I don't know, golfing or doing whatever it is he does, that he won't have time to do it. Oh, most definitely, Jake. I think what are you talking about? I have the most awesome group of people over here. The Parker Posse. They are intelligent, they are beautiful, they are nice people. So yeah. I think people are just venting right now. I think that this is still fresh, it is new. I think that in a month, everybody worried about Christmas. Go to Nintendo Land? I don't think so. Japan is nice but expensive. Very expensive. But it's nice to see. It's just, for me, it was too many people. I'm not used to being on a street where there's so many people. Everywhere you go is people, 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 people. So yeah. Hey, Paulie. I know you're not talking because I did a live the other night and I didn't see you in the chat. So there you go, sir. Quit playing around. Okay, guys, Tashana needs 500 more watch hours, which means that we need to go help her out. So what you can do is, even if you put her on, I sleep by my TV. So for those who sleep by the TV, if you want, you could just go to Tashana's channel, put it on, and it'll just play all her videos, and then that would give her a whole bunch of watch time hours. Yep. Yes, you and Annabelle missed my last live, and we had a rip-roaring conversation about UFOs. I think she's just trying to hit her quota. So if everybody can do 50 hours, that would definitely put her over the top. Let's look at it as an anniversary present to her and Charlie. So let's all try to see if we can clock as many hours at watch time hours as we can for Tashana, Trucker's wife. And, get her over that 500-hour hump there. Because she works hard. She puts out a lot more shorts and videos and stuff than I do. She has a very entertaining channel. Charlie is always giving us many, many words of wisdom. So, yeah, it's about time for her to get, her watch time hours. I think you already got enough people, right? Because are you monetized yet, Tashana? That's very true. Because Lord, no, unfortunately, I have gave Nick some videos not by choice. Because I have watched some of her stuff and fell asleep while I was watching it. Oh, I seen that Arabs did commentated on her and the Goodwill. Can y'all help me understand, why is this woman spending money at Goodwill and has no place to go? And every outfit was too little. Yeah. Is that Chris talking about starting his channel? Chris, I'm not even going to advertise you till I see that you got a channel up. You've been talking about this now for almost a month. Oh, I didn't give her money. We talking about Tashana. Not Tashana with money, but I was like, Tashana with watch hours. I didn't give Knucklehead over there no money. Okay, why would you pay for one-on-one chats when there are zillion pages on or channels on YouTube that would tell you how to do YouTube? I'm gonna have to go, y'all. I'm so sleepy. I'm falling asleep. You see me falling asleep?
Yeah, you are sleeping.
Oh my gosh! Between the wine and being up all day. Yes, that. Now I do have to say, I actually like the blue outfit with the white stripes, but it was too tight and too short. Yeah, I don't know why she has 50,000. Go into my administrative settings and enable hyperlinks. You want me to do that right now, really, Lovecraft? She bought 2 little bras because it was $1. And she'll put on something, like the vest wouldn't even close up. But she's like, I can't leave it in the store because it was $1. That's just crazy. I don't know. That's what I meant to say to you guys. The channel is named now. Oh my gosh. What's the new name of her channel? Because she's done changed it again. Okay, Lovecraft, I got you. No. She says she's a 1X, but I don't think so because some of the stuff that she said was too big actually fit her. Um, so I don't know why she always says that. Oh, yes, it's frugal and chic life. Well, I don't think she's frugal. How are you frugal when you go to Goodwill every Monday and buy, you know, I mean, she got a good discount on Monday, but it would have been like $100 worth of clothes. All right, guys. I love being with you all, but I am exhausted. And the wine just done tipped me over. I could just really go to sleep right now. So, I will pick up with you guys later. I know we're in the middle of a conversation. I will have to listen tomorrow. Maybe Monday. Don't forget, Monday is Veterans Day. So if you know somebody or somebody's in your family, give them a shout out and tell them thank you for your service. Yes, Paulie, I am getting ready to do that right now. Right now. Guys, thumbs up. Y'all know I never say that, but thumbs up the video, okay? Everybody has a good night. Thanks for coming in the chat. Thanks for a great conversation. Thank you for everybody in the bushes who don't say anything. I would really love it if you decide to come out and do a little bit more talking. Makes the conversation even much better. And yeah. Lovecraft, thank you again for always being a great mod. Chris, were you doing your mod responsibilities? And guess what, Chris? You didn't even get in the doghouse not one time tonight. And don't forget to go over to Shauna and her being Trucker's wife. Go over to Shauna's channel and give her some watch time hours. Alright, guys, I will either talk with you. There you go, to Shauna High's Trucker Wife. And I'll either talk to y'all maybe Monday since it's Labor Day. Oh. Y'all don't need to say nothing to my friend. You know what, Sandy? You're being messy. You're being real messy, ma'am. But he says good night to you guys. You know, right? Okay. So, thumbs up. Love you guys. Oh, is Chris being nosy? You know, he always being messy. He always being messy. Did I say Labor Day? I thought I said Veterans Day. Hell, y'all, I'm tired. And I'm old. And I've been drinking. Alright? Forgive me. Y'all know that I be jacked up. Usually Martin to keep me on track and she ain't here tonight. I'm gonna have to get her too. Alright, guys. I will see you in a couple of days. Everybody have a good weekend. Good night.